Can you tell how classic this kid is? I mean, you look beautiful. Did I just tell you that?
No, I was a little worried because I was like, I'm gonna have to sit next to Chelsea.
Where are we started
Hold on,
yet?
save that for the fun. No, no, I literally just looked over at you and I was like, Jessica looks beautiful.
At least from this way.
You look beautiful. Well, we both brought the tits out, and I'll have to re-say that just for the guests.
Yeah.
Not compared to Alex.
We've all got our tits out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mine are the
so
biggest.
wait, and redo that again. But do you want me to say your last name or just say Alex, aka Drug Boy from Getting Weird?
Alex, a.k.a. Lil Pookie.
Okay, cool. Okay, Mike,
AKA
how is the sound
Drug
on
Boy,
everything?
AKA Plumbing Magnet.
Yes, yeah.
Because
mobile.
remember, he's gonna have a company.
I know.
You guys all sound great.
Okay, cool.
You can get this party started anytime you want.
Great. Hi, guys. Welcome to the Chelsea Skidmore Show. I'm here today with two guests, but really, we're going to be focusing on one in a minute. And what an awkward intro already. I am here with comedian and co-host of the Liars Club podcast, Jessica Wellington.
Yeah.
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm excited. I was really worried about looking pretty next to you.
And you did it. Wait,
And
first of
me.
all, you're Alex.
got a little
Alex, give us a damn minute. We are fuck, right? We are also joined by Alex, aka
Lil Pookie. Lil Meth.
aka
Lil Tweaker.
aka Drug Boy from our
Yeah.
Getting Weird show with that I have with Sarah. I saw Alex waiting outside.
5150. Put me in the psych ward right now, bitches.
Make sure you're in the talking in the mic.
Put me in the psych ward right now, bitches.
So Jessica, are you just taking in what's going on right here?
Yeah, it reminds me of when I lived in the trailer park.
Yeah.
This is absolute
East
chaos.
Hemet. Naomi drive off Florida Avenue all day.
Okay,
Timid.
so Jessica was my scheduled guest today. As I was walking into the studio, I saw Alex hanging out at the Comedy Store. He was attending a 12-step meeting here.
Hey, Alcoholics Anonymous. It'll save your life, motherfuckers.
And I just thought we better have Alex down here for a couple minutes just to touch base with him.
Now, did you think, he seems a lot more interesting than Jessica? We should have him on.
I'm the most interesting
did you
person
think
you'll ever
he
meet.
seems like might be a good match? Maybe we could hook him up. I don't know which one I'd be
Hook
more
him
offended
up?
with.
Hook me up right now.
Would
Where
you?
little shorty at?
Would you guys kiss?
No.
Okay. I love how you
Yeah.
considered it and leaned over
I'm
and took a
hurt
second
now.
look.
I'm hurt now. Fuck.
He just got broken up with, is what he's telling me.
Really?
Hey, before we proceed, I'm actually a rapper. Look up my SoundCloud, Lil Pookie.
And Pookie also stands for meth, right?
It's a pipe that you smoke methamphetamines out of.
And are you a pookster?
I did meth one time for about 5 years.
I did it more than that.
Oh yeah, Jessica used to, right? No, you did. I've
Yeah.
smoked meth too. We've all smoked meth, it seems.
Yeah.
I smoked meth for the
I only
first
smoked
time.
meth one time though.
So
for
Alex,
about 5 years.
the rules. We heard the joke the first time. We didn't laugh, so that's a hint to not do it a
Fuck.
second time. And third, we're happy to have you on, but we can't overtalk.
Yeah.
Have you ever done a
Yeah.
podcast before?
No.
First time? How
Yeah.
does it feel?
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
As I was saying, I passed by Alex, aka Drug Boy, aka
Lil Pookie.
Lil Pookie,
Yeah.
and and I just thought, let's just check in with him. Jessica, what's your first thoughts about Alex, and what do you think about his tattoos? And why don't you describe them to the listener?
Yeah.
No, look over at Alex and describe the tattoos.
We have a Jordan.
Michael
one.
Jordan.
Isn't that
Yeah.
the and one symbol?
That is the Jordan. As you could see on my shoes.
In here.
Yeah.
Yes, the Michael Jordan symbol.
It
for
appears,
his
is that an
clothing brand.
insane clown posse pig?
Yeah.
How did you know what that was?
I don't even know.
Jessica called out the insane clown. Were you ever a juggalo?
I was never that far deep, but
But you got into
oh
it?
yeah, a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie, I listen to
trash,
the
dude.
Insane
Jessica,
Clown
you
Posse
crack
and jump
me
the fuck
up.
around, bro.
Where's the insane clown posse guy?
This is actually a Mexican prison tattoo.
Okay, I literally thought that
Same thing.
was your joy of theater. I thought that was the drama symbol for theater. That's insane clown posse?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was
I mean,
theater.
look at how dark my vibe is, though, bro. Like, I got the devil right here.
That's a cute little
nail
devil.
going through an eye, skull. 5150.
How
That
many
means
times have
crazy.
you been 5150'd?
51 times.
Really?
No,
How many?
like 3.
Have you been to Alhambra Mental
Yeah.
Hospital?
No,
I have.
I've been to
I have.
Cedars. I've been to fucking someplace in the valley. That shit was a shithole.
Did you ever Yelp the mental hospital you went to?
No, actually, I should though.
Yeah, you should.
I don't have a Yelp account, to be honest.
You don't need one.
You don't have to sign up for Yelp.com.
What kind of accounts or apps do you regularly use?
Pornhub.
What's your search keyword?
I have a lot of mommy issues in this bitch, so you know, like that stepmom shit be fly as fuck, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I had like
You're
4
just my
stepmoms,
stepmom.
You
You're
had
not my
4?
real
And
mom.
we'll get to that. and we have to dive into
I'm
that.
just trying to relate. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you getting ghettoer too? Why? I love that you're matching. There's no
Neighborhood.
what? He.
Sunshine
you just-
Village.
I feel like
Neighborhood crip in this bitch.
What does that mean?
It means 40 crip, bro. Gang, gang, gang.
So how did you get into meth?
Fucking, I work construction, and
Is that a common drug used amongst construction workers?
definitely it
Yo,
helps
you
your
gotta fucking stay up
productivity
late,
level.
Yo,
Is that it?
you gotta keep hammering. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna make that cheese.
That makes
Yeah. Hey, I'm a
Jessica.
plumber, by the way. So all the shorties out there, I'll fix your pipes up real quick, baby.
yeah.
So you've gone and showed up to a person's house as a plumbing job. Have you tried to hit on them?
Oh, of course. Sometimes, like, it's my business. You feel me? Like, I could get fired from the gig,
That's
but
right.
I'll just
I'm
get another
HR,
gig.
I'm payroll.
Sexual harassment
I'm all
laws
of it.
don't apply to freelance. I'm telling you.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Sexual harassment laws don't apply to freelance?
Fuck yeah, dude. It's my job. Man.
Jessica! Enough!
You did this.
You can never fire me,
Does-
bro. Like, I'll get a new gig, bro. You can never fire me.
Jessica, does Alex bring something out of you?
It takes me back to my roots.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Your southern roots?
Southern trailer park.
I'm from
Meth.
East Hemet, bro.
Really?
5150
Riverside
roots. Yeah.
County,
Have you
California.
been 5150?
No. But
Aw. I have.
I'm from the desert, bro.
Where?
Riverside,
Oh, are you?
California. Hemet.
Have you seen the show Enlightened with Laura Dern?
No, but I'm like Breaking Bad in this bitch. Like New Mexico, like the desert and shit.
New Mexico, but California.
Yeah.
Jessica, do you have any questions for Alex? We got him for a couple more minutes.
Alex, I don't know.
Where do
Fuck.
we start, right?
I know. How can I ask how old you are?
I'm 300.
No, come on, Alex. How old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
19. So you wouldn't even be allowed here in the nighttime.
Wow.
Because you have to be
I've been in
21
a
and
lot
over.
of places that I'm not allowed. It's called 459. It's called home invasion. It's called burglarizing.
You've done some home invasions before?
My lawyer said don't talk about that.
You know he did. He had to get the copper, dude.
Oh yeah, so why'd you go to jail? I see that you said you had a jail tat. Why'd you go to jail?
Fuck. These are like jail tats, but they're not. It's actually really hard to get tatted like in the towers. You gotta go like real prison to get tatted, from my understanding.
Were you in the towers? Because I had a friend that taught there.
I was in the towers.
Okay,
Twin
are we talking
Towers
twin
in
towers? What
downtown.
towers are we talking?
In the L.A. County Jail.
I was in LA County Jail
How many times have you been arrested?
like twice.
And
One time I was actually just detained though. I was handcuffed, but I was not actually convicted of any crime.
what were you arrested for both times?
Well, the first time I stole a phone. The second time it was a DUI, and I was detained but not arrested, and my bag was searched. I had various drugs in there, but for some reason they didn't find them. They only found weed, and they found a scale, and I said that the scale, I forget what I said, but some like I came up with something smart at the time. It was the raining outside actually for about I just out there for about an hour. It was really cold. It was raining. That shit was not fun.
What do you cut drugs with if you resell them?
I don't really cut drugs, but I do sell
See, now
fake
that's good
drugs.
business. He's smart.
I do sell fake drugs sometimes.
What do you sell? I used to sell fake drugs.
Did you really?
Well, putting like oregano in like a dime bag and selling that to someone in high school. I've done that.
I never did that.
Really?
I never
Well-
did fake stuff. Now, back in the day, our weed had a lot of stems and seeds.
Yeah, I
and
know. It's not like today's
we-
weed.
you know,
That today's weed's crazy.
it's ridiculous.
Well, cocaine looks a lot like crushed up laxatives.
So you just gave it to someone and they just shit all night instead of getting high?
I don't know. Did they shit all night? Maybe. They probably did.
Yeah.
But yeah, also
what's
I
your
would sell fake lean. I would sell you the Tussin, the Robitussin.
Oh, instead of like actual codeine?
Yeah, and I just put it in a water bottle, and a lot of you little freshmen from Beverly Hills High School fell for that shit.
There's an underground
y'all.
market for the Tussin.
Yeah, lean.
I
Well,
did
not
not know
Tussin.
this.
Robo-Tussin. I've robo-tripped before in high school. But
yeah,
I
and
also
they still get fucked up off the Robitussin. So these little white Beverly Hills High School
think they're on lean.
kids
They don't
think
know
they're
what
on
to
lean.
feel. I've done lean too. I used to do
Fuck
lean.
Beverly
Lean.
Hills High School. You hear me? If you go to Beverly Hills High School or Santa Monica High School, you ain't shit, bro.
Lean is liquid codeine, right? Or is it promethazine?
It's promethazine codeine.
Yeah, promethazine codeine, and you have to drink it in a styrofoam cup with ice and put a Jolly Rancher in it, and take a Xanax while you do it. Am I right?
Yeah, but it's way too expensive, man. When I'm chasing the dragon, I just put some black tar heroin on the tinfoil, and that shit gets me fucked up,
That
bro.
always does it for me.
And you never find the dragon, bro. Let me tell you, you never find the fucking dragon, bro.
You keep chasing and
You
chasing.
chase the dragon. Why do you think they call it chasing the dragon?
You know
Dragons
what could
don't
maybe
exist,
help you
bro.
with sobriety is what if you got the dragon tattooed on your body, and
Oh.
then you could always find the dragon.
Yeah, actually, I might get a dragon tatted on this arm, like spiraling around, because this sleeve ain't even done yet.
Right, then you never leave home without the dragon.
Yeah, and I'll never need heroin again. I don't need AA, I just need a tattoo of a dragon.
I
You're
think it's a
right.
Do you
good
have a
plan.
tattoo of a dragon?
No.
It's in
The
the
only
works.
animal I have is this fucked up shark.
And what's your relationship like with your parents?
I don't even know. Honestly,
You
it
don't know-
changes every day.
Are you around? Do you live with them?
I live with my pops.
Okay. And where's your mom?
Hemet.
Can I ask what their first names are, like Terry and Pat?
My grandpa's actually named Terry. Shout out Terry, Turbo Terry,
Why is he Turbo Terry?
cause he goes turbo, man. Fuck.
Is your dad on? Are you on his last straw with your
Yeah,
behavior?
definitely.
What does he say like when he reprimands
I'm
you?
just like,
are you
rent
on his
me
last?
a room at the Marriott so I could just go shoot up for the weekend and die, motherfucker.
Have you really said that to him?
Yeah.
I feel so bad for him. And what does your dad say?
He's like, fuck you.
Did
go live on the street, you worthless piece of shit.
Did you grow up wealthy?
Yeah.
I knew it. You did, didn't you?
did?
Can't you tell?
I got less respect for you now, dude.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah.
Your parents were wealthy. What your
Not
parents?
the most wealthy, but we were a little well off, you know.
It seems like it. Seems like
Yeah.
you're just a total brat.
I kind of am.
I felt bad saying that, but
It is
right?
what it
You're just a
is.
brat, huh?
Hey,
Why don't you be called Little Brat instead of Little?
I'm just a little
Poo-tang,
fuck
or what
boy,
is
but I'm
it?
not.
'Cause
I'm
we
not
already
full
had
on fuck
Dubrat.
boy though, 'cause like,
Do you fuck?
oh yeah, of course.
His girl just hit him,
like, I'm
though.
a nymphomaniac.
In what
I'm
way?
a kleptomaniac, a nymphomaniac, a
And
pyromaniac,
a
a 5150 maniac, all that shit.
Well, thank you so much, Alex, for coming on the podcast today.
Yes, ma'am.
That was a lot of fun. And now I'm just going to. I'll
Kick
text.
me the fuck out.
Yep, I'll text you later.
Yeah, just
Did
act
you
like
did
we're
you
your
feel
dad.
good about today?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see you Saturday. You're going to do my web series show.
Oh, for sure.
So I'll text
Remember,
you about that.
Lil Pookie on SoundCloud. Lil Lil space Pookie. Listen to all my music.
What are you, a rapper?
I'm a rapper.
He's like, no, I'm an opera singer, actually.
I have to confess, my old email used to be Lil Jess.
Wow.
Ooh, mine was Bubble8811. Did you ever have AOL?
No, but my dad does, and it scares me when
Because
just
it's
like,
creepy,
You
right?
got mail. When it's
Wait,
on
so
full
he still
volume.
has an active AOL?
Yeah.
It's
So
still
does my
around.
dad, and I know that's like completely creepy.
It is.
Because he has the AOL and the Gmail, and I don't know. I don't want to know what the AOL is used
What
for.
is it for? Yeah.
Escorts?
I bet
That's
he
what
gets-
MySpace
you
is
think
for.
So? 'Cause I bet he
If
would get
anyone
less
still has a
spam.
MySpace account, you're
On
just there
AOL.
for prostitutes and sketchy massage parlors. I already know.
Do you go to massage parlors?
Oh, hell yeah.
How do you pay for it?
Plumbing.
Thank
teach
you,
a man to
Alex.
fish,
Thank you, Alex.
he can go to massage parlors for life.
What a quote.
That's beautiful. I might cry.
Thank you, Alex. You
Yeah.
can see yourself out.
Toodles.
Toodles.
see you.
I'll text you in a little bit.
For sure.
Pull up your pants. Thank you. Wow. Okay.
I'm a little disappointed that he was brought up so wealthy.
You couldn't tell?
No, because I thought he was from like the trailer park where I'm from.
Thank
Kids
you,
act
Mike.
like that because that's all they had.
I could tell that he grew up wealthy. He just has that vibe to me. He just has that vibe of just like a spoiled rich kid. I love him though. I think he's so classic. He's my muse.
Yeah. Yes.
He inspires me. What is a muse? Someone who inspires you.
Is
Someone.
It? I thought
It's a young. Isn't it a younger person who inspires you creatively?
I thought it mused.
I'm gonna look it up. But what? Tell me your
I
definition.
thought it was kind of like somebody you look up to. So somebody that
Someone-
you aspire to be like.
No, the muse is someone who inspires you. It's the difference of aspire and inspire, I believe. Muse definition is a person or personified force who is the source of inspiration for a creative artist.
Oh. Okay.
So, yeah. You know, like a lot of artists or photographers will have a muse, which is just like a hot young girl who's always naked in their photos. And they'll be like, she's my muse. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
know a lot of people like that in New York.
Really?
I see you vaping, Jessica. You don't have to hide it.
I'm sorry.
Everyone's talking about how vapes are bad for you now.
Well, I will tell you, I smoked for 20 years, and I feel like this is better.
What'd you smoke?
Cigarettes.
I know, but
Oh, menthol.
Newport or
When I first started, yeah.
Marlboro Menthol Light?
Then I couldn't afford Newports, so I went to Maverick menthols.
Maverick, yes. The first time I smoked cigarettes, me and my friend got a pack of Newports and we smoked the entire thing in one sitting.
Why? Did you not get sick?
She got really sick, but for some reason I didn't. I don't know why, but I got sick thereafter. And we used to walk around our neighborhood picking up cigarette butts off the floor. In like the neighborhood. We would collect
Aw.
cigarette butts and then smoke them.
I've been that desperate. I know what you're saying. I have. Have you ever, like, whenever I was smoking, try to keep it from my dad?
Yeah.
We had a shed out back. It would be completely dark. You know, I'd close in there, and I have like one cigarette left, right? And I'm gonna like take a little puff and put it out, and then you would put it in backwards. And you couldn't tell because it was fucking dark, and you'd light it wrong way, and then you couldn't fucking smoke it, and it was
Yeah.
devastating.
I've done that when I was fucked up. Like just not
Yeah.
knowing what end of the cigarette I was lighting.
Yeah, it's devastating.
It is. What do you think about Alex? Do you see why? I don't know. Just thought he was like
well,
a fun.
I did know a lot of kids. I would have been like him if I would have kept going the way I was going.
Wow.
But I didn't come from a wealthy background, and
Mhm.
the kids I know like that in the trailer park were not wealthy at all. So they probably are still very much like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, just like those wild card kind of people.
yeah.
Where'd you grow up? North
North Carolina and
Carolina
Florida.
and Florida. So where were you born?
Florida,
What part?
Gainesville,
Where is that near?
Gainesville.
Is that swamp territory?
No, up north,
Okay, like Tallahassee?
other way.
I'm just
but it's like
gauging.
it's where Florida, like the Florida Gators, and
But it's like the South.
yeah, it's very like Alabama. Might as well say
Mm.
a lot of it. And we didn't live in Gainesville.
Mm-hmm.
We lived in a town called Cross City. It's like northern Florida.
On all my episodes, people have to explain to me where things are on a map. So that's just this moment in the podcast where people explain geography to me because I have no idea. So is Alabama above Florida?
Yes.
I'm genuinely
Yes.
asking. And then what's above that?
You knew
South
aspiring
and then north?
inspiring, but you don't know Alabama?
I was not good at geography, but I do know English
Okay, well, I'm not good
and
at either.
vocabulary words and reading and writing.
I was
and
never
stuff.
good at that.
Really? What were you good at?
Math before it went past
You were good at
algebra.
math?
I was.
Oh my God. You don't meet many of those. And especially, I feel like I don't meet a lot of women who are good at math.
I actually
Isn't that weird?
enjoyed it.
What?
Did until it got a little too crazy with like pre-algebra. I love.
Until it got too crazy?
Yeah.
That is so fucking funny. Wait, you should do a joke
Because I
about
liked
that.
having like a word, not a word problem. I hate word problems because again, that's
And that's like logic.
right. But if it was just a formula or whatever, an equation, I liked solving it.
A quadratic formula?
I don't remember all of it now.
You
Chelsea.
don't? When was algebra? So you like geometry? Tell me what you remember. Because I don't
actually
remember.
hated geometry.
Okay.
I guess I liked algebra. I like
What's algebra? Is that like plus and minus?
yeah, like a
So basic math. That's what I think of when I think of math. The math that we use today is algebra, right?
no.
Fuck. What is it then?
Algebra is like 4x plus 3 equals
Why were they making us do that? What was that for?
I don't know, in case I don't know.
So did you think you could have potentially had a career in accounting or whatever other math careers are?
Maybe. Yeah, I could see me doing numbers like that. Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Wow.
But it would have been I probably would have went crazy because it's boring.
Yeah, it is.
Could you imagine being stuck in an office?
No, I
No?
couldn't. That was never me. I've done office jobs and
too.
stuff.
Could you imagine doing the rest of our lives now doing the office humor?
Well, what I've worked in like a number of different fields, but like what I really, really, really hated was real estate. And that was just not me. Everyone
You and fucking Randolph though would look great on a fucking real estate billboard.
he did real estate too, actually. But I found real estate to be the most uncreative job ever. And that was like, I have to do a creative job.
Yeah.
It was just all people who were like frat, sorority, boring, basic bitches, like selling a house. And it's like, ugh.
So I can get that new car.
So you went from Florida to North Carolina when?
When I was 5, we moved up to North Carolina. And then when I was a teenager, I moved back and forth a couple times with my mom.
Oh, okay. So why were you moving back and forth?
Well, my mom was in and out of prison.
Okay.
So she was on house arrest
Mm-hmm.
and wanted me to come live with her. And I always wanted to be with my mom. So
Mhm.
we tried that twice.
Did she have the Lindsay Lohan ankle bracelet?
She actually didn't. I just told a story. And I said she did for the joke.
Remember
didn't.
that though?
Yeah.
How it was
yeah.
like how she made it cute.
Oh, no, did she bejewel it?
I don't know if she bejeweled it, but I actually remember a picture of her like in a pair of jean shorts, like at a party with it, and she just made it look hot. That's when being bad was hot.
It still is.
It is, yes,
Yeah, it is.
it still is. What a quote! A lot of good quotes today. Being bad was hot.
Yeah.
It still is.
Yeah.
Remember like watching Girl Interrupted and wanting to go to a mental hospital?
I don't know if I remember Girl Interrupted. I might not be girly enough.
Are
for
we the
this.
same age?
I'm 35.
Oh, okay. I'm
You're younger.
32.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Well, anyways, it's the movie with Angelina Jolie when she's like really hot and goes in the mental hospital. Or like remember reading like the bell jar in high school and wanting to be mentally ill?
No, I don't. I don't do. That's like me
Sylvia
saying,
Plath.
Chelsea, do you remember where Alabama is? And you'd be like,
no,
no.
I'd like a better analogy. You could do better than that. You're a comedian. And also your nails look like 4-leaf clovers.
I know. I gotta get
Me too.
mine off.
I'm
Yours.
mine
they're just
I
growing
just
up.
peeled this one off today cuz it just gets so weak and like cuts into it. Oh, that's cute.
Thank you. That's I was ammo in the Air Force.
Jessica, there's so
Socioeconomic.
much going on.
We don't even know.
Are we
so much
allowed to talk
about?
about why your mom was in prison or
Sure.
incarcerated?
Yeah, she was heavy into drugs,
Okay. So what were they?
mostly crack.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's her thing.
so then you were back and forth between her and your dad or another
Yeah. My dad, even though he was an alcoholic, and when he was sober, he was a good guy. He is a good guy.
they all are.
Yeah.
Until.
When he's sober, he's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
When he drinks, he beats women, and it's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't even say this, but I'm going to because I want you to open up too. So I feel like it helps.
Is that what you do here?
It's manipulative.
Okay.
It's I tell something revealing and then it makes them open up. My dad has drank like every night for as long as I can remember. And just recently he was trying sobriety.
Oh, wow.
And he didn't like make a big thing about it. He didn't like say I identify as an alcoholic. Something must have happened where he maybe got like too drunk one night or was really hungover. I didn't get into the specifics, but he had like 60 days sober or something. And he looked completely different in the pictures. He's like his eyes were like bright. And
He looked like he had life.
he just looked like such a different person and he was happy. And then I don't know what happened. I guess he fell off and now he's back to drinking. But like, when you just said like he was a different person when he was sober, it's interesting to think about your dad that way.
Yeah.
Because like your dad being sober versus being drunk, it's like such a bigger thing, I think, than like like a friend or something, or I mean anyone, I guess, but for some something about a parental figure seeing like a different side of them is interesting when it comes to sobriety, I think.
I think you're correct. I mean, like I love my dad. It's complicated, but he was always there for me when my mom wasn't. So that means something.
Yeah. What's your relationship like today with them?
My mom's dead.
Oh,
She
I'm
died
sorry.
of an overdose.
Really? From
Pills that she had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
I was like 24, 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Wow. Fuck. Yeah. And then my dad is still alive. He's engaged again. He's been married 5 times.
Right. So you've had 5 stepmoms.
Well, I had 3, and then my mom, and then his first wife was my brother and sister.
Oh.
Yeah, I end up saying 4 because I think of my mom included.
Were you mean to the other women?
To a few of them. There was one that he married, Gina, and I remember I just knew it wasn't going to work out. I knew it wasn't going to.
And did you let her know?
Yeah, and I was like, this is not going to work. She had a daughter, that was very used to being a single, only child, and she was pretty bratty at the time. She was young,
Little like Alex. Bratty.
Well, it's kind of probably like what he was like when he was 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I just knew it wasn't going to work, and it wasn't a good situation. I actually went to live with them for a little while so I could get started in school before my dad did, and that's when I was like, oh shit, this isn't going to work. So there's like pictures of us at the wedding, and they just got married at the courthouse, but we all went, and my dad made me go, and I wouldn't even look at the camera. I'm just like,
that's my bratty daughter, Jessica.
Yeah, but she soon realized too that, oh yeah, you were right, and she left.
I think there's some. Yeah, I was on a podcast yesterday, Sex Talk with My Mom. You know that one?
No. Who does that?
It's Cam Poder and his mom, Karen Lee. It's a
wow.
mother-son sex podcast.
I think I have seen that.
Yeah. It was fun, and we were just talking about, and then I was getting into how when my parents got divorced, me and my brother like tortured my mom's first boyfriend.
Well, there's 2 of you. That's
Yeah.
You could really get together and
we would
connive.
like jump on his car, and like there would be like footprints all over it. We'd be like trying to like bash in the hood of his car and shit, and like we would just like make these, me and my brother would make like full on skits, like making fun of him, like pretending to be him.
That's
like little
hilarious,
shorts.
though. That's
just like
great.
I know. I feel bad for her
You
now.
still have those videos? If you could find those, that would be gold.
I know, because he'd be
Oh.
like, Hey, Rob, it's Gare. Like, I don't know. His voice was just like so bizarre, and he was like obsessed with his mom. And
Right.
I don't
And
know.
but to be fair, like a lot of my stepmoms, even though they had good qualities, some of them didn't.
Mhm.
Like my last stepmom, Anne, she wouldn't let. So my brother had 2 kids, 3 kids, but 2 that lived in North Carolina, and they were white, so they were allowed over at the house. My sister had 2 kids that were mixed, black and white. They were not allowed at the house,
Wow.
and I was like, well, that's bullshit.
Yeah. And are they still?
No. Well, he's on. They're
He's on to a
divorced.
no.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's on to a new one. He's actually kind of living his dream at this time. He's got this new fiance. They got in a car accident, and she got a little money,
Ooh.
and they bought a house in Myrtle Beach, which is the white trash
I've been there.
mecca.
Is it?
And and they've made it, and they're living in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and living it up.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're happy that he?
Yeah, as long as I told her, I was like, just don't let him drink.
Mm-hmm. What was it like? How long did you live in a trailer park then all growing up?
Well, when I was in North Carolina with my dad, whenever we were single, we lived in a single wide trailer.
Mm-hmm. What's
There
a single wide trailer?
the long one
Okay.
that's just like a big hallway.
Yeah.
It's like that one. We and North Carolina trailer parks are a little different. We lived in one that was like a trailer park, but you get like a lot more land and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they would all be how do you explain it? So they would all be facing this way. Here's a trailer, all face long way. But like in Florida when I lived with my mom, it was a real trailer park because they were all jammed
Lined up.
together.
Oh, it's like how much space you have between other trailers, essentially.
Yeah, you have like more. It's like more country in North
Oh,
Carolina.
or it's just like lined up.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. That's like the one. Those are more so the ones that are depicted in like movies.
oh yeah. Ours was it was just like that. It was so trashy. I remember our trailer park manager used to come on her golf cart wasted.
Of course. There's something so hot about trailer parks, right? Isn't there like some weird sexual like?
Oh yeah, I used to think I wanted to be like some of the ladies there with the cut off jeans.
Was there like a lot
and
of whores there?
The wolf tattoo.
Wolf
Yeah,
tattoo?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, a lot of them had wolf tattoos?
Oh, absolutely.
What is it about wolves?
Dream catcher. I don't know.
Dream catchers?
I think it's because the Native American and white trash really like to try to associate with the Native American root.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hardcore.
Oh, I didn't know about that. That's interesting.
You say there's a lot of whores.
Right?
Oh my God. So my next door neighbor, the one that got me into meth, right? Her and her mom lived in the trailer with her. She had a son too. So there's 3 of them living there. Well, they all did meth. At least her and her daughter did meth. And
Yeah.
the son didn't do it till later. But when I was there,
But we
her
got
and-
him.
Yeah. And then we all did it together.
Uh-huh.
And then her mom's boyfriend would come over, and he would do meth and try to fix up the trailer. And so we would all be on meth. And then she let her daughter, who was like, I don't know, 16 at the time, date this drug dealer that was probably at least 20 years older than her.
Whoa.
She let him date.
Because she had to bring home the
Right,
drugs.
Because
Yeah,
Yeah.
she pawned her out.
yeah.
Sorry.
So I hope she's doing okay now.
Yeah. Do you ever like touch base with any of those people?
No, because I don't remember anybody's last names. If I
mhm.
remember their name.
And they didn't even have last names.
they
No,
did.
just kidding. Everyone had cut off shorts though, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's what you think of.
Yeah.
Like a hot girl in cut off shorts, just like, oh, hi.
High-waisted cutoff shorts.
Yes. What's like the like what are the archetypes you find in the trailer park that are true archetypes?
Well, there's this thing I've been writing. So the way our trailer park
Like a
kinda-
pilot?
Yeah.
Okay.
That kind of
This
centered
thing.
around.
Be a little more specific, Jessica, please, for people who have no idea what this thing could mean to anyone outside of LA.
Well, I'm writing, damn it. I'm writing. No.
Good.
So there was she kind of lived in the middle of the trailer park too, which is weird. And this trailer park, they were all like that, like I said, back to back, right next to each other. But there was just on the little cul-de-sacs in the middle, there was like one trailer that would be this way, so they would get more space.
And how do
Bigger
you
lot.
get to park it like that? You got to fuck the right person.
I guess.
Not just, you know? So I feel like some things could just be that simple, right?
And it was just kind of how it was set up. Like
Okay.
it allowed for them to do that for one on each row.
Mm-hmm.
So she was in a double wide, bigger trailer
Yeah.
in there, and it was this really big lady. And I'm fat, but I'm talking like 500, 600 pound. Like she could have been on 600-pound life, right?
Which I love. Have you seen that show? It's so good.
I've only seen bits and pieces. I don't want to
It's
see
so
my
good.
future quite yet.
No. That's not your future. You eat organic co.
Yeah, I did that
Yeah.
one night.
Yeah. Yeah. We were
But-
working 2 nights ago together. Jessica shared her gummy bears.
Are you
and-
working this Sunday?
No, Saturday and
Oh.
tonight. Tonight and Saturday.
Well, no, next Sunday that I meant.
I don't think so.
Ah, fuck. Okay, I don't know who's with me then. As
Yeah.
long as it's not somebody.
Ooh, I want to know who.
Oh, you know.
What?
You know.
No, I don't know.
Oh, you know.
Wait, it's a door person?
Don't worry about
I have to know.
it. You will know.
Give me a hint. You can't.
No.
Okay. We love gossip
I'm sorry.
on this podcast.
That's horrible.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I survive off shit talking. I know. I needed to stop doing it.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying.
It's
not
hard
to.
not to working here, and we'll get into that
Yeah, it's hard.
because that's a whole thing.
And it's been hard for me getting used to working with a lot of women again. I told your husband about all that.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
how about telling me?
You're a woman.
And
I've had problems with women. I just
so have I.
Yeah.
So now what? You know? I don't trust them.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm getting over that.
I've always just been more drawn to men and being friends with men. I've always had a lot of guy friends, and I always felt I was teased a lot by girls growing up.
Yeah.
So I've had fewer girlfriends, but I've really worked hard at like trying to get new female friendships. So I have like I like my female friends today, but it's been a process over the years.
Yeah.
And like getting rid of people who were, really draining and selfish and one-sided because I feel like
because we're good at talking shit about each other, but then we're also not good at making up because we hold on.
yeah, I personally do not like holding on. I like to make up with people. I don't like to feel like I have any
what's
kind
not
of
worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think men are good at that.
Oh, yeah. Men
Men will make a joke and they'll just be over it.
That's
you
true.
know? Yeah.
Do you want to finish the double wide
Yeah,
part?
double wide. So ladies in double wide. Big lady, right? She can barely really move or walk around very much, but she's the babysitter of the whole trailer park for kids, right?
Okay.
So basically her daughter and her husband did all the work. But like I remember her making dinner. She would have this recliner that she had there, and she had this table that she'd set up right like a big TV tray, and she would make dinner there on that table. Like she would have
On the TV tray?
well, it's not. It's like a table.
Okay.
Used as,
Yeah.
For her, like a TV tray
Okay.
kind of thing.
Like an island.
Yeah, kind of thing.
Makeshift.
Like right over her, and then she would like plug in a skillet, all that kind of stuff, and make it all right there from her recliner.
Oh, I get it. I get
You know
it.
what
I
mean?
forgot she was 600 pounds.
Yeah.
So now she's just sitting and not doing anything and just quickly working like rolling burritos, Chipotle. Yeah. A one-stop shop.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, ironically, everybody dropped her kids off with her. So I felt like she's kind of the center of everything.
So she just washed everything from her chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and luckily, her living in a double wide was a good thing because I remember them talking at one point because they have those big garden tubs
Mm-hmm.
in a lot of the trailers, and it's the only thing she could fit in to bathe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she was kind of the center of things. So that's one kind of archetype,
Yeah.
Then you have obviously the whores,
Yeah.
which is like
The
lady
young
next
trailer
door.
horse? Or
Yeah.
is that like just a porn fantasy?
Oh no,
That's
That
real.
that is real.
That is from okay.
so real. I had my friend Heather. Well, her sister had like 3 kids, I think, before she was like 20 or something.
Really?
Like that. She would
Little
she'd be-
trailer tail.
Yep.
Is there a nickname for them?
Not that I can remember.
Okay.
I know that people like fucknuts that was in here
Drug
earlier.
boy?
Yeah, we would call them
Alex?
like jits.
Jits?
Yeah,
Okay.
juvenile in training.
Okay.
So yeah, that's definitely one. The horse. She had like 3 kids. She probably has more now.
Mm-hmm.
And she went.
You don't
through-
have any.
No. And I think that's only because I don't think I could have kids unless I get some help. 'Cause
Get some help? What do you mean?
I have that I forget what it's-
Endometriosis?
No, something like where cyst.
Cyst?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Cystic fibrosis? No.
I don't remember, but
Some
the lady-
gynecological thing?
Yeah, so the
Okay.
lady was like, my doctor's like, you could have kids if you want. We'd have to help you.
Oh, okay.
guess-
Yeah, yeah. I mean, a lot of people.
I
Yeah.
guess to release an egg or something.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Intravenous, like, in utero. I'm just like naming a Nirvana album. I actually really don't understand. There's so much of that stuff I'm like learning right now.
It's crazy.
Because I know nothing about like pregnancy or kids or like all of those things. I had the same conversation because
are you gonna have a baby?
yeah, we do want to have kids. So I was, and we're probably going to visit that next year. And I was talking to, like my gynecologist about it. And I was like, I'm like worried I can't have kids, knock on wood,
Right.
because I've never been pregnant. I'm like one of the only people all of my friends have gotten pregnant and then gotten abortions. I've never gotten an abortion. I was on birth control for like 15 years.
Right. I dared a guy one time. I wasn't on birth control, and he had a couple of kids, and he was like, "Oh, I can get you pregnant."
You
I was
dared
like,
him?
Yeah.
Was it a double dare though?
Yeah.
You dared him? What kind of
was like-
dare is that? Are those trailer park dares? I dare you to get me pregnant.
I was like, "I dare you can't get me pregnant." I was like, "I promise you can't."
Yeah.
And then we
did he
tried.
try?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I've had chlamydia twice. And she was like, well, maybe one of the reasons why you haven't gotten pregnant is because potentially your tubes from the chlamydia could be like congested or something. I don't even know what the term was, but we would have to like do some sort of thing. I don't know if that's true. I'm really hoping it's not. I can only.
What if you just need a shot so that you start?
But I've never been. So I understand what you mean about like
Yeah.
all the little tricks you might have to do vaguely. I don't really understand them, but I guess we'll see when it's time.
Well,
Because I've never been cummed in without not being
control?
on anything.
Okay.
Because I
See, I
had
have.
been cummed in the past on birth control. We're just ladies talking about being cummed in is all. By the way, how is my accent?
That's great.
You think so?
Yeah.
When I was high on coke in New York and I would go out, meet people at bars, I would always talk in like a southern accent for a
It's
long
funny though
time.
because your southern accent still sounds kind of like highfalutin though. You know
What's
what I
highfalutin?
mean? Wealthy or
Oh,
well,
well,
Southern Belle.
well, I've been, sipping lemonade and such, but
High
Is there-
society.
oh, really? Do I have a high society southern accent?
Yes.
Oh, because it goes up?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like the one that like comes to mind.
Yeah, but you don't
I'm
put
just
any stank on it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
so
it's
what
very
is?
proper.
Oh, I didn't even like think about. It's just like my go-to one.
Right. Like my grandma would be like, come here, Rodney, kill this here bug in this here window.
Go down somewhere. Like you gonna see a bug near the window. Is that what you mean? Hey,
Hey, y'all, what's going on?
hey, I'm trying to figure out. See, that's like that doesn't even feel like a southern accent. That just feels like full-blown retard. And I still say that.
They're very similar.
How do you feel about the word retard? Are we gonna get
Um,
ourselves in trouble?
Hold on. I want you to promise me something real quick.
What, Jessica?
God damn it. If you have a
God-
baby,
Okay.
I want to be there in the
Emergency room?
emergency room, please, to watch the baby be born with you.
You do?
Please.
Wait, what? Wait, do you really?
I really, really do.
Wait, have you done that before?
No.
And
that's-
you've always wanted to.
Yeah, I want to see a baby being born.
You
I
want to
wanna-
see a baby coming out of a pussy?
Yes.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, and
you-
I want to experience it.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think I'll ever have my own. So I
Oh,
really
that's
wanna-
interesting. Do you think
Yeah.
you'd ever want to be like a midwife?
No. I don't want to
But
do it all the time.
You've thought about wanting to see a baby being born and what's that like?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. I've never like thought of that before.
Really?
Yeah, what made you have that like
Because I mean. I
it's
think
interesting.
Yeah, I think children. I love kids. And
Yeah.
Stuff. Like I said, I don't know if I'll have my own. One day, if I ever am wealthy enough, I'd probably like to adopt.
Yeah.
But but I would want to. I would like to. I don't know. Maybe it's just like a feminine urge or something
Mm.
that I would like to experience what it would be like to kind of have a baby.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah,
and I'll keep
I think
that
it's
in
a
mind.
miracle, whatever a
Yeah.
miracle means to you or whatever.
Mhm.
Seeing a baby being born, I think it would just be
Wow.
like just what an experience, It's just
Yeah,
one of
I'm
those
scared.
things. Yeah,
I'm like so
think
scared
you
of a
kinda
baby
should
coming
be.
out of my pussy
yeah.
because the
'Cause
other
you're very
night,
tiny.
yeah, the other night,
Your hips are gonna spread.
what is? I already have really wide hips though. I've always had
But
quote
they
unquote
spread a bit
childbearing hips. What does that mean though?
so that your cervix, whatever, can open
Can
up.
dilate?
Yeah, so the baby can come out, have a little more room.
Yeah. But Steven has been like trying to make me do all this S&M stuff lately. So on Monday night, the reason I didn't go to potluck is because before he got home,
He said that. He
he
that.
said it on
He
stage.
said
Now
it
you
on
know it's
stage.
true.
And I was laughing in the back. I
He
was the
made-
only one laughing. And he was like,
Really?
she's laughing because she knows my girlfriend and she knows it's true.
Yeah, and it's a wife, Jessica. I'm a wife. But
Yeah, wife,
only
sorry.
wife, he made me put a butt plug in my ass, and then like when he had sex with me, I guess it was double penetrating me. When he was having sex with me, when the butt plug was in my ass, it hurt, and I was
Yeah.
like, "How am I gonna have a baby?"
Yeah.
One of
well,
my friends
you
doesn't
can
even.
get the drugs.
One of my friends, I keep thinking of her. She's the one I first smoked cigarettes with, and her AOL screen name was Pookie242.
You really got a lot of pookies in
I
your life.
know. I was thinking about it. I've been thinking about her throughout the episode. She used to not want to use tampons because they hurt so bad. It's like, how is she going to have a baby? I know. Crazy.
God, I was using supers at 12.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I just like getting regulars.
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
16. How old were you?
14.
What happened? Tell me.
I don't have any classy stories, okay?
Okay, the Paris Hilton sex tape was on in the background. So what happened to you?
All right.
At a
so
triple keg party.
I didn't know.
We were in a mansion.
Here's the thing. I was.
Stop
Everybody.
screening yourself, by the way.
Everybody I thought had already lost their virginity.
Everyone.
And I just felt like I want to get this over with, right?
Totally.
So I was at the mall hanging out, met this guy, and I was like, you want to go have sex?
How old was he?
I don't know. He could have been anywhere from 16 to
40?
30.
Come on, how old was he, Jessica?
16 to 30.
You didn't
maybe.
know him?
No.
You just saw a random guy and you're like, hey, you,
Yeah, we met.
get over
Talked a little bit.
here.
He was cute.
Get over here. I wanted to try that one
And
more
I was
time.
like, you want to go have sex? And he was like, okay.
He's like, I'm
so-
fixing to go do that.
We went to the bathroom
At the mall?
at the mall.
By Auntie Anne's
Right.
pretzel station.
I didn't know a lot about. I was dumb, right? Now, we had anal sex.
Oh.
I didn't know.
Were
I
you like,
didn't
okay,
know.
this hurts a lot
yeah,
more than
I was
thought.
like,
You didn't
is
know
this
what
what
hole?
sex is?
Did he
I'm-
just stick it in your ass?
Yeah.
The-
Because you were I was bent over in the bathroom.
He probably didn't find the right. You know how like
Probably
sometimes they
just
can't
didn't find
the
right
hole?
hole, and I didn't know any better. So I was like, okay, I guess this is how sex works.
Oh my god!
I didn't know it was in the butt, you know.
Ah!
So I thought I had lost my virginity.
Yeah.
Right? And then I went to have sex with this other guy that I really liked. And he was like, are you sure you've done this before? And I was like, yes, I have. Right?
Uh-huh.
And then we had sex on his friend's bed. And I bled everywhere.
Did you
Because I didn't
notice the
know.
difference of the holes where you're like, well, that's a different
I
hole?
did.
And then you're like, there's 3. Did you? Is that the day you discovered there was more than one hole?
Yeah, well, no, I knew there was, but I just didn't know. I don't know
Mhm.
how to explain it. I was ignorant,
Yeah, yeah.
you know?
Mhm.
I had no clue. I was like, well, I guess sex is in the butt. That makes sense. That's a hole. It fits.
Yeah.
If it fits.
Have you noticed that after you have anal, you take the craziest shits?
I don't like it.
Have you know anal?
Yeah.
Neither
that-
do
I've only
I.
done it twice, and it was the one virginity and then one other time.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I think my intestines are positioned wrong because it hurts my stomach so much.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
Can I show you a disgusting picture?
yeah.
Can I show you a picture of my shit?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay. This is crazy. So Monday night I had the ass plug in, and then the next day
And then do you show this to your
then-
husband? Like, see
yeah,
what
I
you
sent it to
made me
him. I sent
do?
it to my brother, and I sent it to Nicole Amy. There, look at this picture of my shit that I took on Tuesday morning.
You know what? There's a lot of different shapes there. It's very
But
interesting.
isn't that a ton of shit?
It is I mean, I eat a lot, so that's normal
Have you
for me.
you take shits like this?
Yeah, all the time.
What? You don't look. There's like it's like. Do you see how
That's
crazy
normal.
normal? This is like one. This is probably the crazy. I have one more. Look at this shit.
I've pooped. Wait, that's a big log.
Do you take pictures of your shit and send it to anyone ever?
No.
Why do
don't.
I do that?
I don't.
It's like funny sometimes.
But I definitely look
Well,
at
you
it.
know how, like,
People look at it.
I know. You know, sometimes though, you take like you see like crazy shits, and you're like, this is like someone has to see this. Like, how did that come out of my body?
Right. I've always looked, but I've never actually taken a photo. When I was a kid, though, I used to love it for people to talk to me while I was pooping.
Yeah.
So I would scream for somebody to come in, and I'd tell them to sit down and talk to me.
That's so funny. I remember when I was younger, I would say, "Dad, I need raspberries," and he would bring me a bowl of raspberries while I was sitting on the toilet. Isn't that weird?
Is that supposed to help you?
I don't know. Or I would say like strawberries. I wanted berries, and then I guess I don't know. It's like it was weird.
I wonder if it's like, dogs eat grass when they can't
Really?
poop.
Maybe I'll start eating grass. No, just kidding.
I think you're doing all right.
Thank you. I just had to share that. I don't know. Is that weird? So you ended up going to the military?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to make sure I had the right branch.
Air Force.
Air Force.
Mm-hmm.
That's different from the military.
No, it's all the military. You're so cute. It's all the military. It's all the military. But then you have branches within that: Air Force, Navy, Marines, and Army.
So you went after high school?
3 weeks after I graduated high school, I went to basic training.
What made you want to go?
I didn't have anything else to do.
Mm-hmm. You're like, fuck it, might as well. Were your friends going, or like your peers?
Mm-mm.
Did
No.
someone put it in your head? Did you see a commercial? Like,
Yeah, we had a base in Goldsboro, and our neighbor was in the Air Force. My dad did 4 years in the Army. My mom did 4 years in the Army and got out before me.
Cadet kid?
No, I wasn't.
No, I know. I
Oh.
just wanted to say that. I'm sorry. I didn't really even know what it meant.
I thought you like ROTC.
I knew people who did that.
Yeah, I never
Yeah.
did it at all.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't know. My dad put it in my head a lot. He's like, you can go in the Air Force, you can do this, or you can go in the military. Whatever it is.
Because you weren't
Navy.
sure what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I didn't take SATs.
Mm-hmm.
I only took the ASVAB.
I don't know that one.
That's the one for the military.
Oh, okay.
Figure out, for the Air Force, what you would be good at.
Oh, that's interesting.
Right.
Yeah, so you answer like a series questions, and they're like, oh, you'd be good for the air, you'd be good for the water.
Yeah, or like if
Or you can use proper names, Air Force, submarine, Navy, something.
Yeah, like if you were good at admin, or
oh.
if you had more math brain or whatever.
So what were you good at?
More admin stuff is what they had me down for, but they put me in ammo.
Ammo?
Which is
Guns?
their opposite. Yeah, it's all the ammunition. So we would build, store, send to the flight line, and account for all munitions on the base. So that meant small arms, like for bullets for guns and stuff like that, and then bombs and missiles.
You were holding bombs?
Yeah, it was everyday work. Yeah.
Where was this?
I was stationed in England for my first 2 years.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Where?
Lake and Heath, near Cambridge.
Where is that? You know? Okay. Okay.
And,
So was it countryside?
No, I mean, I lived in a little small town, and you could go drive through the country.
Was it beautiful?
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Yeah.
I loved everything. England was awesome. I just hated the weather.
Yeah. Like today's weather.
It's like
rainy, dark.
Bone-chilling cold that I've ever felt because it's a wet cold.
Not cool.
Yeah. And then I've spent 4 years in Vegas.
Oh.
And I did deploy to Iraq and Qatar.
How long were you there for?
I was in Qatar for almost 6 months and Iraq for nearly 4 months.
And when were you in Iraq?
6?
So were you afraid to go then?
I volunteered to go.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because it's good money.
Okay.
And
How
you
much?
actually have a
I'm
good
curious.
time when you're deployed.
Really?
I don't remember what it was, but you get like hazard duty pay. Plus, you're there and you're not paying, you don't have any bills at the
So
time.
what's fun? Like,
You're not spending
what's
money.
fun when you're over there?
It's the camaraderie
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know, the routine of it. Actually, kind of is.
What's like a day to day like?
You wake up, you go
What
to
time?
chow, 6 o'clock. Go to chow.
Breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay.
You go shower, whatever. I always showered at night when I was deployed because then I could go to bed clean.
Mm-hmm.
And some people are like, well, you can do one in the morning and night. And I was like, I'm not overdoing it.
They're like, Jessica, you're allowed 2 showers a day. You're like, just stop complicating things.
So I shower at night and everything. And plus I wore my hair in a bun, so
Yeah.
it was easy. I didn't have to worry about that.
You're like, I need the extra 10 minutes to sleep,
Yeah.
bitch. Yeah.
So I would shower at night, get up, get your uniform on and all, and you go to chow. And then from chow, you would catch the bus to go to wherever job you were going to. And then you would go to work for the day. We played a lot of Call of Duty, which I think is pretty ironic since we were there.
Yeah.
We didn't really need, because we would all be in these different tents working.
Uh-huh.
And we'd be playing Call of Duty again with each other.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever get to like fire any guns?
Yeah, we always had 2, but we only did like every 2 years, the Air Force, just to qualify. I was like 1 away from marksman.
What does that mean? Really good?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you still go shooting today?
I've only been once since I was out, but it was really fun.
I actually want to go to like a gun club if you want to go sometime.
Yeah, I would love to.
But since I was 5150, they said I couldn't hold like a gun for 5 years. But I'll have to check up on that.
Yeah.
But I've wanted to do that. I still have to like take care of the gun thing because I've wanted to go shooting. But there's this whole like by law thing. Can't hold a gun. Might be a problem. No.
Are you okay now?
Yeah. It was because it was after a relapse. It was
Oh.
just for 3 days. It was my breakup. You remember that? Were you here for that?
Mm-mm.
Remember who I was dating before Steven?
Yeah.
And then he like cheated on me and I kind of like lost my shit
But
and
I wasn't
spiraled
here for
out.
that.
Oh, you weren't?
No.
When'd you start working here?
Like 2.5 years ago?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just relapsed and I just did like a lot of coke and I just like wanted to die and I took all these pills and they made me by law be 5150'd because I took so many
that's-
pills. Yeah, so then they make you go because they think that you're trying to kill yourself.
And you're like, I was just trying to forget.
I was like, I was just getting attention. Like, I was just trying to
Right.
make them feel bad. No, I was just in a dark place, but I'm fine
Right.
now. I'm not like
Okay.
a mentally ill person. And I don't have those like thoughts normally. It was just because I was doing a lot of coke after not doing coke for like 3 years. And I,
That puts you in a different mindset. Yeah.
yeah,
get
I
it.
mean, I'm an alcoholic and an addict. So when I put drugs and alcohol in my body, I am not myself
Right.
mentally.
I get it. I'm
Mhm.
glad you're okay.
Yeah.
But let's go shooting.
Yeah. Now, were you doing meth when you were over there?
No, I'd quit everything when I was
Why
in the
did
Air
Steven
Force.
say something about smoking meth and married men?
Because I smoked a lot of meth in high school.
Okay.
And when I was in the Air Force,
Yeah.
I slept with a lot of married men.
So tell me about that. You damn devil. Because Steven mentioned it to
we all
me,
do
and then we did this joke that you were behind a wall in like an Arabian village, and you were like, "Come here," because he told me about the podcast, and I was like, "Oh, what you guys talking about?" And he goes, "Oh, she used to sleep with a lot of married men when she was in the Air Force." I go, "Oh, really?" And then I was like, I could so imagine her being like, "Come here."
No, it was more probably about, low self-esteem.
Yeah.
Like maybe wanting love, but not really wanting love.
Of course, believe me, I did this all the time in my early 20s. I'm not proud of it.
Right. It was got me attention.
Yeah.
All that.
Mm-hmm. Afraid
yeah.
of commitment.
Afraid of commitment because my dad had been married so many times.
Yeah. Thanks,
So,
Dad.
Yeah. It was a lot of that. It was it was fucked up.
So fast forward to you're done with the Air Force. When, like, how do you decide to be finished? You serve like a 4-year period, and
I
that's
did
that.
6 years.
Excuse me. Sorry.
No, you're usually it's 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah. But because we were at war, I had signed
Mhm.
a 6-year contract because they needed us longer. Did that. But I actually did get a medical board just before I was about to get out. Because I have asthma and arthritis and a bunch of stuff like that. So they med boarded me, and I got a med board out, even though my time was almost like 3 months away from being out. Got med boarded out. And actually, because of that, ended up having to stay longer. So I actually went over my contract by a few months.
And where did you go? When you wait, is that clock correct? Okay. When you landed, where did you? I can't tell time either. I don't know where maps are, and I can't tell time. I just wanted to make sure
Well,
that
this is a little fast.
I just wanted to make sure that I was right on the time. When you came back, though, where did you go, and what did you want to do? Like, did you?
I wasn't sure. I had been DJing weddings part-time in Vegas,
Mhm.
so I thought I wanted to keep doing that, but I wasn't very good.
How is it hard to be good at being a DJ?
Well, I mean, I was good at the microphone stuff.
Yeah. So
and-
it was that your first taste of like
Oh, yeah, being on a mic,
okay,
for sure.
and you're like, oh, I like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, how can I do more of this? I thought, well, I must have to DJ. Is
Yeah.
my lipstick messed up? You did a
Not at
thing?
all.
Okay.
It's a tick.
Okay.
So then.
So I was like,
So
maybe
then. And then.
And Dan? Oh, no, I shouldn't do that. I won't be on SNL.
Where's that from again? And
That was
then.
on a movie, though, wasn't it?
I don't remember. And then. Was that
What
from
was that
Mad
movie?
TV?
Dude, where's my car?
Yeah, no, that was it. That
I love how Mike comes in. I didn't even. He's here. Thank you, Mike. And then, yeah.
Yeah, that was in a movie.
Yeah, good call, Mike.
Uh,
So yeah, so then you're doing the DJ, and then how'd you get into doing comedy?
well, after
You're in Vegas.
doing the DJing and it not working out, I did it when I was in Vegas, so it worked out. But when I moved to North Carolina, it wasn't enough work, and I was still just using CDs, and I was like, I can't do computers,
Mm.
so I didn't do that. I started working at a trash company.
Were you playing like now that's what I call hip hop, or like remember those CDs? You're DJing off
Oh.
of CDs.
Off of CDs, not those. They actually had these ones. You would get kind of
Compilations.
yeah, you would get something like that.
Now that's what I call wedding music, volume 8.
Yeah.
And it's like, ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
And you had to have the classics, like YMCA.
Ugh, God, yeah, I
Chicken
would not
Dance.
have hired you. I hate like that kind of wedding music.
Oh yeah, I did all the cheesy stuff.
Ugh.
Dude. The first time I was doing the
But people love that too.
yeah,
A lot of people, I'm
oh
sure.
they do.
Yeah.
The bridal bouquet toss,
Mm-hmm.
the guy they did this game with the guy where he was taking the garter belt off and he had to put his hands behind his back
Mm-hmm.
and only use his teeth and he was blindfolded, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's taking it off. Well, as soon as we started the music and he started using his hands. And I was like, "What are you doing? Cheating already?" And I was like, "Holy
was everyone
shit."
like,
No, thank God they were cool, but
but
in
you were
my-
like,
I
fuck.
was like, "Oh my God, why did I say that?" Holy
Like your heart dropped.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That would have been the wrong people. That could have went.
Oh
way
my
wrong.
God. That's, yeah.
And I just meant the game, obviously. But,
Yeah.
woo. And then I moved down to Florida for a year, and that's when my mom passed away.
Mm.
So it was kind of good timing, I guess. So I was there to do that. And then I decided it was just so boring. It
Yeah.
was so boring. I lived in this old town in Florida and this old place in North Carolina. There was nothing going on. So I was like, I want to go back west. I went out to help a friend, and she lived in Sacramento. And I just looked up a comedy club to, something to do. And when I went, I realized that they had improv classes and they had open mic. And I was like, you mean anybody can do this? And I did it, and I never stopped. Never looked back.
Wow.
Yeah.
So then when did you end up moving to Los Angeles?
4 years after living in Sacramento for 4 years.
So you moved out here, and how'd you land at the Comedy Store?
I was so ignorant when I moved here too. Oh my God.
Who wasn't?
Oh my God.
So was I. Do you know how many
Oh.
dicks I sucked and didn't get roles? Fucking kidding me? When I
I'm
found out a
sorry.
producer doesn't just produce cum, I was in for a rude awakening.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. I had to learn my lesson. Then I got to work, and I really meant the real work.
Yeah, no, you're doing great.
Thank
So
you.
you tell them to fuck off.
Yeah.
All those producers, they're probably gone anyway. Probably didn't even make it in this town.
They're in jail. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. No, they were big people. Come on, Jessica. You know me.
Yeah. So when I was like, I remember when I was gonna move down here, and people were like, well, why do you want to move to LA? And I was like, well, I want to be on TV. And they're like, well, what are you gonna do? I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm gonna try to start acting, and I'm gonna get on TV. And I said, maybe I'll just get a job at the Comedy Store part time or something. Like it was so easy, not even realizing what it really meant. Because I hadn't listened to any of the podcasts or anything like that. I had no clue. And then when I moved down here and I realized, oh, it's not that easy just to get a job here. I couldn't just fill out an application and get a job. I was like, okay, well, plan changed, And but I didn't stop. And then when I realized, well, there wasn't any women door guys, and Fury kept telling me, I don't know what to tell you. They don't hire women. That just made me want it more. And so I just kept staying here. I worked for Tammy upstairs for a while, for like a year or so people could see me.
And you were the first female door guy.
Yeah.
How did that feel?
Pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Right?
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, to be the first, yeah. I think they probably should have had somebody before me, but and there was Sarah Masjabi, I have to say that, because she got really pissed.
Well, she was the first person who worked the cover booth, which sometimes gets considered the door. I was the second person, actually.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Just to let you know who came before you, I was second. I was not the official door person, but
Right.
I was door peeps.
Right, you're a
Yeah.
part of the
Yeah.
cover booth are a part of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarah
now.
Sarah got mad at you.
Yeah.
Of course she
'cause She
did.
said she was the first.
She's crazy. She's mentally ill. Sorry, you're mentally ill, bitch. Was that too much? Wait, where does this come from inside of me? What do you think that dates back to? Wait, hold on. Why are rappers allowed to do this and I'm not?
You just call each other out?
I'm firing shots.
Because we just talked about it. Women are way more vindictive and they hold on to stuff.
Yeah.
Like a rapper.
I just basically did what Tupac did in the beginning of a song.
Right, and he got shot.
Fuck. Jessica, you just scared me. Will you protect me?
I'll do my best.
Would you take a bullet from me?
I mean, if I was just happened to be standing there.
Really? Oh, but you'll see a baby come out of me? Where does our friendship lie?
Well, I will say, if someone's going to shoot you while having the baby, I will take the bullet.
Thank you. I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm just playing around. I'm just getting you back.
Chick.
For everything you've been throwing my way and towards my friends. So.
We'll talk after.
Well, I just laid it out. So, you've also booked a bunch of stuff, too. You're doing pretty well in the acting game.
Well, I booked 2 big things, which has been cool.
Which
I
was
in the Clint Eastwood movie, The Mule, which it's cool now that it's on DVD and stuff and playing on HBO. A lot more people have seen it.
I'm going to watch it.
Please.
I've been wanting to watch it. Me and Steven have. And we're like, oh, we got to see Jessica in it.
Yeah, I'm like friends from back home, from back in school, are hitting me up like, was that you in the movie? And I'm like, yeah. And they probably think I'm rich. But they don't know.
And then you just did a...
And then in January it'll be coming out. I had like a guest role on Grace and Frankie.
Wow. So
I'm
have you
excited.
done acting classes or...
No, I did improv,
Okay.
but I haven't done any official acting classes.
You just kind of feel it.
Yeah, I mean, when I first started, I was horrible. I had no idea. But you kind of learn. You definitely learn from that after watching it. And you're like, oh, God. And, you do little sketches and stuff like that, being a comic. And you learn a little bit, And I take direction well.
Okay. So, like, if you're in the room and you read it and then they give you a note,
Then they give me a note.
you can hear that.
I can hear that and be like, okay. And I got it,
And then you can do it the right way.
Yeah.
That's good. Because a lot of people can't take direction.
I love it. It helps me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With acting, absolutely.
That's good. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, you're such an interesting character. Like I just honestly could see you having your own show. You know, I've told you that so many times. I don't know, you're just like an interesting person. I think you're very original. I think there's no one else here like you.
If I get my own show, you'll be the first I call as the trailer park whore.
The first one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God. So what was your impressions like when you started working at the Comedy Store? You know, I know that you told Steven you thought he was a douchebag, and now it's my turn. What did you think about me? Little old me. Little old
No,
me.
I thought we got along for great at first.
Yeah, we did. What do you mean at first? What happened? Did we get in a fight? I can't
little
remember. Fuck.
Because you thought I was dodging you on the lineup stuff.
Wait,
wasn't.
what? Oh,
But I think
yeah, I got
realized
mad
after
at
the
you.
fact.
I got so mad at you. Did you
Yeah.
see I have rage?
Yeah. But I realized after the fact, I was like, why is she counting 3? There hasn't been that many.
Yeah.
But you were counting my developmental slot, which I wasn't. I thought you only wanted to open.
No, I was counting the opening
I
spot.
didn't even. No, well, there was only 2.
I remember I got really mad at you. I get like really mad.
Yeah.
Do you have anger issues at all?
Yeah. I
Yeah?
used to have a lot more. I'm way better now.
How'd you get better at it?
I don't know.
Come on,
Food-
Jessica. It's a
food
podcast.
helps. Food helps.
Oh,
I
really?
really don't know.
Wait,
I
what do you
honest-
mean?
Food helps, and I don't drink like I used to.
What do
a
you mean
lot.
by food helps?
Well, I think it makes you more. What is it?
Like
when-
comforting? Or
It's comforting, but it also I just don't have the energy to get upset.
when you're eating?
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. So when you get mad at someone, you're like, give me that fucking cupcake.
Right. Like, would I rather I could have a brownie right now, or I could get in a fight with you.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And it's just way easier just to have the brownie.
Yeah, and
You
then
know?
most of the time you don't give a fuck after that.
Right.
And you're like, I don't have time for you. I need some milk, bitch.
But as a young kid, especially in the Air Force too, I don't know how I didn't get into trouble. Thank goodness. But I was always trying to looking for the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Always. I guess I thought that's what I was supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
What about dating, Jessica?
I haven't had sex in a while.
Really? How long?
It's like 3 or 4 years now.
Really? Why is that?
For one, LA is tough.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you're big at all at LA, you're like dumpster fire.
But I feel like that's something that, you know, I hear people say different variations, different reasons, but I feel like that's all something that people create in their heads.
I'm
because-
also in a different mindset.
Okay.
I will tell you that. I'm in a different mindset in that I used to drink a lot more,
Mhm.
and it was a lot easier to get laid when you were drinking because I just didn't care, you know,
Come
and you just go, yeah,
here.
exactly.
Yeah.
So now it just seems more vulnerable
Mm-hmm.
to have sex. It seems more intimate.
Yes.
I feel like I do feel like in LA I'm going to be judged more.
Have you had sober sex?
I have.
Yeah. It's awkward.
It's awkward.
Yeah. You get over it though.
You do. And
Yeah.
when you're with somebody, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've been with them, you know.
Mhm.
But trying to do it a new one again too, just it feels exhausting, and then you have to, you know, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. I know that,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But then you don't want that person to see all your flaws and inside and out, you know.
Mm-hmm. Fear of commitment, Jessica? Is that what we
Yeah.
got?
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand
And
that.
I've lived alone now so long. I mean, I have a roommate now. I don't really count that though, you know.
Mhm.
I've lived alone for so long that sharing a space with somebody seems, I don't even know how I would do it. Like I have my own
Because you
thing.
like being alone, you like having your routine.
Yeah, I like doing it how I want to do it. And
Like, what do you like to do when you come home from a night of work, or just home in general from like a busy day?
from a busy day, I come home with the dog. I love my doggy. If it's nighttime, which usually is, I go out with the laser pointer with her for a while.
What? What? You'll go out with her and the laser pointer
I take her out outside my yard with the laser pointer and let her run.
and let her play with it?
Yeah, she.
So you go out in your backyard and you shine a laser pointer around and make her run after it because you don't have a tennis ball or a frisbee?
No, she's just more.
She loves it.
She goes crazy for the
And you don't have to
laser.
walk her. You just
Yeah.
let her run.
Yeah.
That's so funny. That is so funny.
And it's also like 3 a.m. So
Yeah,
even if
yeah,
I wanted
yeah.
to walk her, it's not smart.
All
You
right.
know?
So you take her out with her lazy,
Yep.
pointy.
And then I might smoke a little weed, like a few puffs. Watch TV. Right now I'm watching Grace Under Fire again.
I
Yeah,
haven't
pretty
seen
kind of
that.
still holds up.
Did you watch Succession, my favorite show that
No.
I talk about? Jessica,
We're so opposite.
you got to get with this show, okay? It's incredible. It's incredible.
Okay. What's it about? Politics or something?
No, it's about this like super rich media conglomerate family, and they're all unlikable characters, and all of the kids are basically like fighting to take over the company that their dad, started and owns, that their family owns and has,
Okay.
stocking.
Are they white?
Yes. How do you feel about that?
I just felt. What was the name of that one show with all the black people?
Blackish?
No, God, no. I love Blackish though.
I haven't seen it, but I know Owen writes for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love Blackish.
I've heard it's great.
I know. I'm talking about the one that it's kind of that plot, but with hip hop.
Where's Mike?
It
I don't
sounds
know
like
what
the
that
black,
one
I mean,
is.
it sounds like the white version of that.
Oh, really?
You know the gay guy that got beat up and he claimed it
Empire.
was Empire. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like.
See any new movies lately?
No,
Okay, why'd you take a big breath right
because
before?
I feel like I do nothing.
What do you do? Do you have any hobbies? Isn't that crazy? Like, I'm trying to get a hobby.
I don't have time for a hobby.
I know,
How do you have time?
because we're busy working at our
I
careers.
would love to have a hobby.
But do you feel like you focus too much and you're too obsessed in your career sometimes that you
Yeah.
need? I know.
Because I watch podcasts
hmm
all the time.
I know it's a 24/7
It's a
career
24
with
thing,
stand up
because you try to kind of keep
and
up
writing
with
and
things.
acting and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you do editing and trying to do your social media and watching these podcasts and keeping up on specials and going to working here. You know,
Mhm. It's a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, I try to. I'm trying to get like a hobby outside of my career.
maybe we will really like the gun.
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
I think it's a good release.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I've done it before, and it was like a little too crazy for me when it
we just have to make sure.
what's that called? Ricochets.
Yeah, we have to make sure before we go that without a shadow of a doubt, you are not upset with me.
What? Oh, because no, I won't. I'm not upset anymore. I completely forgot why I was even mad in the first place.
Right,
Yeah. Well, Jessica,
Chelsea.
thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for
Right?
having me. This was I didn't know what to expect quite, and you're very pretty, and I felt
Jessica, well, you look very pretty. So now what? Two pretty girls doing a podcast. That's all. Hello?
I don't know what to say.
Well, let's just say thank you and tell us where we can find you on social media, your podcast, your shows, and all of that.
I'm at Jess Wellington 2 on everything. Please look up the Liars Club. We record here at the Comedy Store. The Liars Club is on YouTube. Wherever you do podcast needs, you can find us. And we have a show coming up November 30th in the Belly Room.
Perfect.
Please come. You got to do one of our shows here soon.
I'd love to. Can I do it November 30th? I'm just putting you on the spot and making you feel
No, I
weird.
would love to, but let me talk to you after.
No, I honestly just
No,
want
no,
to
I
put you
just-
in an uncomfortable position.
But then
And
maybe
go, can I do it now?
What about the one right after that? in
Yeah, that's fine.
December? Okay.
Whatever works. And please, friends and listeners of the podcast, check out My Delight Scents. They make really incredible smelling candles. My favorite one is Cupcake. If you head to their website, mydelightscents.com, use code CANDLE25 to get 4 candles for $25.
And if you poop like Chelsea, you're going to need it.
Thank you. Bye. And please subscribe, rate, and review.